So Mithrax is still not doing well. And here we can see that he is still on the verge of breaking. And Ido is ever the protective daughter.
It frustrates him that he cannot follow you into the field.
New activity for Tomb of Elders is broken down to what seems like 3 different encounters. Our first encounter was essentially knocking down a lot of ads and then facing a final boss for this first encounter. For our second encounter, we encountered the Walker. In order to drop the Walker shields, in this encounter you had to pick up 6 explosives. Once you have the 6 explosives, you'll go ahead, take them, and arm the explosives while completing any secondary challenges that pop up. In this case, for us, it was Scorch Cannon Final Blows, which the other 2 handled very well. Once the Walker's shields were down, we were able to do damage. Still had our secondary objective up, so we could of course use these Scorch Cannons as a secondary means of damage if y'all need it. For us, it was just knocking him down bit by bit until he finally went down. Shields for us did not go back up. Relatively easy second encounter. Don't forget, like I did on 3 different occasions as a scouter, to destroy the relic from the Scorn Barrens. If you don't take out all the ads while taking out the Walker, you'll be tasked with taking out the rest of the ads. Relatively easy cleanup. The third encounter was interesting. Started off with residents collecting. You collect all the residents and deposit in a central point, which will diminish the shields of the boss in the final encounter here. Defeating Psylocke himself is not really an issue. He's big, tanky, slow moving. The problem was the ads, so if you have a dedicated fire team, make sure somebody on active control to help you guys survive just a little bit easier throughout this encounter. For us, a secondary mission came through for dismantling mines, but as you can see, some mines are fake, so be mindful of that. Be able to res your teammates if they don't understand the mechanic, being able to find the true mine. For the second half of the encounter, again, residents collecting. Some heavy does spawn, so make sure and collect it if you do need it. It seems like this time I could only collect 3, and then I had to pick up the second set along with my team. A dedicated fire team, if y'all can get 2 apiece, and then I'll drop center once after clear, it would probably be the best bet. Deposit your residents. Deposit your residents. The final damage phase for the boss, Psylocke. Again, it's relatively easy. Just add control makes it a little bit more difficult. So if you have a dedicated fire team, just try to have somebody on ad control or have a build, unlike mine, that is good at ad control. Once it's complete, you'll get teleported back to the server you met at the beginning and get your rewards.